Hi, I'm Julie and today we are going to be making a simple dough mixture together. I would suggest you first of all take your hair back if it's long to avoid getting any hairs in your food. Beautifully clean hands, exactly like a surgeon, and of course we're very used to washing our hands these days, so that should be no problem. I would also suggest you get everything ready. So I know you've seen the recipe, but I'll just do a quick recap. We need 500 grams of strong bread flour. We need 280 millilitres of milk and 30 grams of butter. You can either heat those together on the stove, or if you're like me, you just pop it in the microwave for a minute. You'll also need an egg, and I've popped it in a bowl and I'm going to lightly beat that in a second. 7 grams of dried fast-acting yeast, and actually these little packets are exactly 7 grams and you can buy those in any supermarket, and half a teaspoon of salt. So mix the dry ingredients together and then make a well in the middle. Before I get really sticky with that mixture, I'm just going to move the oil around the bowl so it's ready for our dough after kneading. Okay, crack the egg. Lightly whisk. And then add the egg and the milk and butter mixture to the dry ingredients and give them a stir. Just bringing them together, and eventually, once you've put a little bit of work into it, it will start coming together and you'll be able to knead the mixture together. So what I'm going to do in preparation is to just put some flour onto my counter and dust my hands, and then I'm going to just dig in. Okay, and it should be nice and warm because you've heated the milk and the butter, and now you know why I said to clean your hands thoroughly, because you really are getting into this mixture. Knock all that flour away from the sides so that you can pick it up with the more sticky part of the dough, and just keep going. Shouldn't take too long to come together. Just pulling it from the sides, pushing it to the centre. Much like playing with Play-Doh. Nearly there, just keep going. I'm throwing it all over the place. If you do that, just pull it back in again. And finally, we are there. What I'm going to do is to transfer the squidginess onto the tabletop and just knead that a little bit more. Now, you need to make this up at least an hour before you add your cinnamon mixture. And the reason for this is because your bread or the dough will get really nice and light if you give it time to prove. So there we have a nice ball of dough, and we are going to pop it in the pre-greased bowl and just pop some cling film over the top. Now, as I say, at least an hour before, or you can make it up the day before, which is what I normally do because I have a habit of running out of time. And that's it, simple as that. I'll see you for part 2 very soon. Bye.